Yo, yo,
I
yo.
got a bottle opener.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Munch Gang.
Yes, sir. You know where we at?
We are in the studio. That's where we at. And we're out here. Guess what today is? Saturday.
Testing.
Testing. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. Hopefully everybody is having a happy holiday, actually. Christmas time. You're out there buying Christmas presents and hanging out with the family. So do your thing. We do our thing. We're here to support you. We're here to entertain you. And I hope you take the time to watch this video, actually. I mean, if you're listening, you probably already are, but whatever. Anyways, today is a special day. As you can tell, if you're watching the video, we have right here a very special guest sitting right next to me.
Local legend.
Stop it, guys.
Local ripper. He has multiple talents. Like every year he has something new. He's Asian. So that's a plus.
And he's been on the news.
I'm not sure if he's good at math yet, but
you know
maybe.
damn well we all
Yeah,
good
yeah.
at math. You know
We're all
damn
good.
well.
We're all good at math, huh? I know what you guys are thinking. Are they Chinese or Japanese?
We're Korean.
We're Korean.
I'm Blackanese.
Blackanese. Anyways, yeah, we got a special guest here. His name is Sou Saephan. That's from the church.
What's up?
It's pronounced Saephan or Saephan?
It doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, people always
Butcher it.
butcher it no matter what. I hear people say, like, Saephan.
Saephan?
Yeah,
Oh, my
Saephan.
goodness.
They even sometimes say siphon, and I'm like, that's
He said,
crazy.
I'm about to siphon some gas.
Yeah.
That's the craziest one I've heard,
Sou
though.
Saephan. What would your parents say, though? What did they tell you?
Saephan.
Oh, Saephan. So I've been saying it wrong my whole life. Because PH, I think,
Frankie's
is like...
butchering it.
I think of it like because PH is like an F, right? Like
Yeah, it's supposed
like
to
a
be.
phone or like
Uh-huh.
I don't know, stuff like that.
But
Yeah.
but then the way that Mian people do it, you know, it's
Yeah.
just
The dialect, they say it different.
It's way different.
That's true. Anyways, we got Sou Saephan here. Sou Saephan, actually.
Yes, sir.
You guys already know who you is.
Yeah. Sou Mang. You have a sister actually named Lai Mang or what?
No, bro.
Lai Mang, bro.
No.
What does Mang? Mang means what? Bitter? It's like bitter. Is that
No.
bitter? What is Mang?
That's Eam.
Mang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Ah, shit.
If you know, you know.
I'm Korean.
He is.
Damn, that's hella funny. Hey,
Mang is green. Food.
Mang is just green?
Yeah, Mang.
I thought Lai was like green. Well, Lai is like vegetable.
Vegetables, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Take the
Damn.
ass back
It's
to the
crazy.
homeland.
I might have to delete that so nobody knows. I'm
No,
actually
we're
white.
leaving it in there.
FOB.
People call me freaking a banana because I'm yellow on the outside but white on the inside.
Okay, never
Happens
heard of
all
that
the time
before.
too,
It's
bro.
kind of creative.
Pretty racist. Anyways, hey, a callback from the last episode. If you watched it, I need to ask you: are you allergic to anything?
Nah.
No.
Uh-uh.
Are Asians ever allergic to anything? Is that
Maybe.
maybe?
Well, we just grow up eating like diverse foods, so at the beginning we just like our freaking body just adapted to everything.
Or you? I said sushi, dude. We never ate raw fish. I never ate raw fish.
nah, I
I'm not
never-
allergic to fish though. Like sushi, I could eat it.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me.
Do you enjoy it though?
Some like
Yeah.
I'll eat it, but I don't like crave it like that. Oh, like I'm about to go get sushi. If it's there, I'll eat
Shit,
it.
I crave the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
It's
sushi's
good though.
dank.
Like, I'll eat it, but I don't.
Dank.
I don't crave it like that.
The
Yeah.
first time I had sushi though, I went to Yama Sushi and it was weird because I've never had raw fish in my life and I went with the ex-girlfriend at the time and I forget what it was, but I had that like orange sauce on it.
Orange sauce.
Yeah,
The
Yama
eggs?
Sushi.
Is it like the sriracha one you talking about?
Yeah, it's like it's probably
Sriracha
sriracha
mayo?
mayo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a sriracha
I
mayo.
didn't even know what it was at the time,
Yeah.
but I remember I ate it and I like threw up instantly. Like
The only thing about sushi for me was them little salmon eggs and things.
Oh,
are
yeah.
so gross to me.
No, I seen you eat salmon roe live.
I know, but it's like that
This
was
man-
that was
this
a
man
bet,
went
though.
fishing,
That
he's
was a
like,
bet, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
cut it up, open. Just
Like
eat
I
it.
got
was like,
$200 for that. So
Oh,
was
damn.
Oh
like,
really?
yeah.
Somebody
like a bet?
that was
Yeah, everyone was like, "Bet you won't do it."
Food,
right
that's
off the
light work.
salmon.
Eat that.
I was like,
drink a freaking
hell
beer
yeah,
right after.
you
It's
know?
over.
Damn, that's Munch Gang like Munch Gang energy right
yeah,
there.
that shit was
Pretty good.
It was pretty crazy.
That's
though,
a big
I'm not
ass. It
gonna lie.
was a salmon, and you straight cut it open, or no, you didn't even
No,
cut it
I
open.
didn't cut
Was
it
it
open. I
pregnant?
just spread it right through the.
Yeah, you
know?
squeeze it and you just.
I ate it.
Damn, that's that farm to table right there.
Yes, sir. That shit was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
At
That's
first,
like caviar,
it was,
huh?
yeah, it was kind of weird at first, and then I was like, damn, I was like,
It was good.
yeah,
You actually liked
yeah,
it?
it was like it was different. You know what I mean?
Did you save some?
No,
Because normally caviar is sturgeon or something.
Yeah.
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 More sought after. It's like sturgeon, huh?
Oh yeah, sturgeon is way more sought after, but it's just like salmon. It's more of a fishy taste, like that super fishy taste.
Yeah.
A lot of people like that though.
I like
That's
salmon,
really-
huh? It's pretty good. Depending
Yeah.
on how it's cooked. If it's
See
too
that?
overcooked, then
I
it's so
salmon fish so much, but I hate salmon.
This may be
I
selling
don't,
meat,
I
huh?
don't even eat salmon, bro.
Not even cooked.
Like, just I give them to people and they smoke it,
Yeah.
and they give me a bunch back.
You don't like that texture, huh?
Yeah, I'll eat a little bit of it, but then I just give the smoked salmon away too. I
Do you
just
sell
don't
it or just give the fish away to
I
close
just,
family
I
friends?
just, bro. Everybody,
huh?
everybody knows I'm catching them. They're like, "Yo, like, let me get one. Hey, let me get one." I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. But then, like, some like close family members, they'd be like, "Hey, here's $40 for gas." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
better make it worse. Man,
Yeah,
you work hard
of
for that.
course.
I fought that
Exactly.
thing for an hour.
For real.
That's crazy. Hey, speaking of the sturgeon, I think the audience, everybody, even I want to know. Man, I remember how long ago was that? 4 years ago or something? Maybe
I don't even
longer.
remember, maybe like 5. I think
5 years
5
ago?
years ago.
I remember
Damn.
you.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I remember I seen it
been a
on
minute.
Facebook. It was like Active NorCal Facebook page or something like that.
Yeah.
And
My buddy runs that page.
oh yeah,
That's what's up.
My buddy
Damn.
runs that page.
he's killing it, I
Follow
guess,
the
because I
page.
thought that was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a legit. I mean, it is a legit
Yeah.
page, but
Yeah, it's my homegirl Sydney's boyfriend. Yeah,
That's cool.
He's killing it though. He's killing it.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I saw that. And what was it, like a 14-foot? No, that's huge.
No, that's
No,
bro.
huge.
This is 9'2".
Oh,
Straight
9'2"
freaking
9'2"
sturgeon. What happened there? You're out fishing on a boat, right? And
Yeah, it's just Saturday morning with my buddy Brandon. We were just out there like fishing away and freaking got done, caught our limit. We're like, all right, let's dip out. And then he was just like, yo, he's like, let's go home. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go home. Started bombing out Jones Valley. Bam, the pit arm, it's called.
yeah.
I look to the left and I see this thing splashing waves, bro. Like huge, bro. Like the biggest waves I've seen ever. Like throwing, it looked like a boat was throwing these waves. And I was like, damn.
Is
I was
that a
like,
shark?
yeah, I was like, in my head though, I was like, damn, like, I know that's a sturgeon, but I was like, I don't want to jinx myself because I want it to be so bad
Yeah.
that I was like, I played it off in my head. Like I lied to myself. I was like, yo, I was like,
No way.
it's a drowning animal. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, I was like, I hit my buddy on the shoulder, like, yo, Brandon. I was like, I think that's like a drowning fucking bear over there. Let's go get it. Like, let's
Okay.
go save it. And I like didn't want to psych myself out too much, but in my head, I knew it was a sturgeon. He's like, I seen this thing from 100 yards away, dude. Like, that's how big the waves were. Like,
Damn.
huge, bro. Like, I couldn't even.
He said the bear's drowning, so let's go
Yeah,
save it.
No, I was like, bro, like in my head, but I knew, but in my head, I don't know what it was, but I was like,
You don't want to get your hopes too high. That's what it
yeah,
was.
exactly. I just didn't because it's a 1 in a million thing.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, that's crazy. I was like, but I knew it was. For some reason in my heart, I was like, there it is. And then freaking right as we show up, bro, my buddy's 18-foot bass boat.
Yeah.
18
How'd you guys
foot.
pick it up? Or
We didn't even pick it up. We
think it was heavy, I
Yeah,
feel
we
like.
so what I did was I cut his anchor rope. And then I tied it underneath his fins. And we swam it. We swam it for a little bit and we swam it to shore to see if anything was stuck.
how far was that trek? Was it?
It was just right. It was like we swam it to the shore right, like the first bank we saw.
Okay, like
And
5 minutes or
yeah,
something?
because we kind of like were thinking like, yeah, there's something wrong. Get it? We pull out we see a little catfish in its mouth, like this big, bro. It's tiny.
Oh yeah, that's what happened, huh? Because he was choking on a catfish.
Yeah. So basically, when we had DFG come out, they told me they were like, freaking. They're like the catfish. That sturgeon thought that catfish was dead, so he came down and he went to go munch on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then right as he went to go munch on it, the catfish spiked its gills.
Oh, damn.
So he surfaced so fast that he bellied up.
Uh-huh.
So right as we seen the catfish, we yanked the catfish out, and then we just kept
Yeah.
swimming it. But we were like,
Because
this is-
he already had no energy, so he wasn't fighting you guys.
yeah,
right?
there was nothing to it, and it was crazy. It was like, I was like, I'm hopping in the water and taking a picture with this thing because this
This
is
thing is a beast.
yeah, it's 9'2" sturgeon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then they were like, everyone's like, on the comments, they're like, you're crazy. Like, you'll get in the water with that thing. I was like, dude, you don't understand.
That's rare to like see
Years
that,
and
how big,
years
huh?
and years
How
I
old that
fished
thing is?
this lake. Yeah. That thing was over like 50 years old.
Something.
Easy. Yeah.
Damn.
But like years and years, like people hear these myths like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's sturgeon in these lakes. Like there's sturgeon in Shasta Lake. And you're like, nah, nobody ever gets to see it.
Yeah, I've never seen
Yeah.
it.
And nobody's ever get to see it. But it's like, when I saw it, the first thing in my mind was like, I got to get a picture with this fish.
Yeah. That's dope. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a crazy ass story. I was like, damn. I didn't even, because I'm always scared to swim in the deep sometimes. I was like, there's big ass fish underneath my toes.
There is, though.
There is, yeah.
I think about it when you're like wakeboarding and stuff like that. It's scary. Like,
And you hear stories of them getting as big as like buses or something. Maybe I just made that up, but
yeah. No, there
that's
is.
crazy.
There's that diver that seen that sturgeon by the dam. The eyeball was as big as his head.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's very gnarly.
It's like the Kraken of Shasta Lake right there.
Yeah, dude. There's some big ones in there. I know there's like 14, 15 footers in there for sure.
Holy crap.
You're not gonna just see those ones though, you know.
Yeah.
But
Man.
yeah, that was crazy.
That is crazy. And you've been fishing for a long time. I think it's in your Asian blood.
This man came out the womb with the fishing pole.
Yeah.
Hey, it did.
That's crazy.
Fishing's in your blood.
It is. It is for sure. My mom and dad, they were the fishing couple.
It's free protein.
Yeah,
you go out there and
you
catch
know?
your dinner. It's a wrap. Cook it
Exactly.
out there.
That's the best though. You gotta eat it out
Got the
there.
tomato
fresh.
too. It's over.
Ooh.
Tomato and the peppers.
Yeah, what is the
That-
biggest other than that one? What is the biggest fish you ever caught? Let's start with bass actually. Bass.
Biggest bass I caught.
And from where?
So the biggest bass is actually recently. Two biggest bass I caught
Thirsty ass
was
fool.
from Lake Trinity with my boy Matt Atkins. Shout out to Matt Atkins. He's has a dope ass guide service, but he took me out to Lake Trinity and he put me on a smallmouth that was 7 pounds and like 12.
7 pounds.
7
Holy
pounds.
crap!
And I'm talking about it's one of them yellow tiger looking ones. That's like it's rare. Like it's one of the rarest ones to catch. But out in Trinity, they just hold big ones. And then I caught another 7 pounder.
Damn.
Cast back to back, a large
That's
mouth.
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I had 2 fish weighing 14 pounds.
Did you cook it?
No, we didn't cook it. It's catch
Throw-
and release.
You throw it
son.
back in there, bro.
Yeah.
Let it grow to 8 pounds.
Yeah, they release every fish they catch. You know,
Yeah,
nothing for consumption.
all Asians do.
We care about the.
I know there's stereotypes of us Asians taking it home. That's not true.
That is not true.
But
That is not true.
did you see that? There's a guy, I forget where it was. It's like Ohio, somewhere on the other side of the country. He got in trouble because it was like a bassing tournament,
Oh, he put the weights in the bass, huh?
and he put weights in
he
like
got caught.
fillet
I seen
in the
that video.
bass.
So bad, bro. That's the worst.
How'd that make you feel?
Oh man.
Imagine if you were in a
as a
fishing tournament.
Yeah,
and
as a
You know
fellow
how it
angler,
is.
it just sucks to say because of the reason why. It's like you got to think about it as this: people bleed it. It's just
Yeah.
like skateboarding. You think about it. It's like, it's a competition. If you cheat in it, it's this you.
and you put so much money towards everything that is in the tournament, the
you're
boat,
doing it.
the
You-
fishing gear,
boat, the
Especially for
fishing
people
gear,
who travel out there.
the
Too.
entry fee.
The entry fee, like,
over.
and fishing isn't cheap. It's not a cheap sport.
No.
It's like golfing. It's just as expensive. Like
Mm-hmm.
your boats are $80,000.
Oh, yeah.
Gas every day just to go in and out.
Depending where you're trying to
$300.
go.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're towing a boat, it's just like
Extra
so much
freaking-
extra
yeah.
money. It's crazy. It's like
A lot
But
of factors play into like
those
fishing
guys
tournaments.
Those guys got canceled. They're in prison. They lost everything.
They're gone. Yeah, because
They're gone.
it wasn't their first tournament, which is the
No,
crazy thing.
They
So
held
they're
the-
notorious for that, huh? Because like,
Yeah.
people already knew them.
They held the record for like the biggest. It was some type of fish, but it was like 50 pounds they had,
Damn.
and they held the biggest, and then they did a bunch of. It was crazy, like how scientists got down to it. They did like a bunch of X-rays or something like that on the
the fish?
picture. On
Yeah.
the picture that they took, bro.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah, like
That's
they
crazy.
took the fish. They took that picture, and they like
They
zoomed
analyzed
in
it, huh?
They analyzed it, and they can tell there was weights in the stomach.
I was gonna say like
Damn.
knowingly, bro. It was
The
crazy.
people who were hosting the tournament, like, do they weigh them fish themselves, or just take the word from like the fishermen?
They weigh.
No, they weigh them.
Yeah.
But the thing about that
That
one
incident?
tournament was
Yeah.
that they got an inside scoop. Like, hey, like they heard from somebody else was like, hey, like if I was you guys, I'd check these people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then
Well, especially when you see the side, because I saw the video. When you see the sides of the fish, you're like, that ain't no 7-pound fish. You know, it's like a 4-pound fish.
It all looks hella
Yeah.
pregnant, so like about to
no,
explode.
it does, and they're super small. They're all
Yeah.
super small, and then all of a sudden they're like, bam.
Because a 7-pound fish
Straight
is like
stuff them like a
this
turkey.
big.
But you got to think about it. It's like it's certain seasons where their bellies are like that. You
Yeah.
know? Like right now, they're eating. They're like bass are eating like crazy
Throughout
right
the
now.
winter, huh?
Yeah, like they're trying to pick up as much as they can because of the reason why they're trying to chill out.
Mm-hmm.
But then like they'll dump their belly and then they'll just be 26 inch bass, and then they'll be like 5 pounds.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
lose like.
When they could be like 9 to 10 pounds. That's the crazy
Right.
thing about it.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, anyway, I forgot to introduce our other guests here. Actually, so we have Sou Saephan right here. Then we got C-Rod is back again. He's right here.
Jesus, if you watched the Halloween episode.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Hope you followed him. He's like the Messiah. And then of course Koi, Mr. Co-host back there.
You know what it
Mr.
is.
Mr. Cooey.
Koi host. Koi host.
Koi
I was just trying to do a
that
play
sounds
on
weird the way you said it.
word. Koi host.
Cooey.
Speaking of fish, koi fish right there, you know.
Expensive.
Anyways, hey, today is
So important.
December motherfucking 3rd, right? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
I think
know.
today's December 3rd,
It is.
which means tomorrow is December 4th. And you guys know what tomorrow is? December 4th? It is Superb's anniversary.
Is it
Just
really?
kidding. And it is also Koi Saechao's birthday. How old are you turning?
I just turned 25.
25. Then you about a quarter.
Hello.
Quarter.
Almost 3 decades.
That's a
Not
quarter.
as old as us though.
a quarter century right there.
Hey, health is wealth though. Take care of yourself. And everything's good in moderation. So don't be like us, but
Listen to Vegeta.
stay healthy. That's all I
Yo,
gotta say.
listen to Vegeta. 25.
He is Vegeta.
He said Vegeta. shout out Damien. It's like an inside joke. He like looked at my calves and he's like, "Damn, that's like Vegeta calves."
Yeah.
It's like
That's
an
true,
inside
though.
joke.
That's
Shout
true.
out Damien. That
Damn.
fool's be choking people out.
Yeah, he's beast now. That's
He's
crazy.
2 Bs.
That's cool
That's
though.
what's up though.
It's crazy to
Gone
see
to
how
grappling.
these younger kids like change up so quick. In a
Damien's
good
OG
way.
though. That's Anda OG.
He's
Go out
OG
there.
for sure.
All these kids are beast. It's crazy. I wouldn't even fight a 15-year-old right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'm
No,
telling you, these
you don't
15-year-olds
know.
are crazy. You,
He
like,
said we're too old for that shit.
For
yeah.
real.
But I'm saying it's like you see them do it, and you're like, you see 15-year-olds now, they're nothing like they would be.
Check this out. I got a beautiful way to celebrate Koi Saechao's birthday right here.
Yes,
Damn,
sir.
it's not 12 in the morning though.
No,
No.
What
but
is
it is your birthday
Early. Birthday celebration.
podcast episode.
All right, fuck. Screw it. We're getting lit.
We're getting lit today, guys. All right. Try not to get it too close to the mic because this thing pops pretty loud.
All right.
All right, on 3, all right?
All right.
I mean, you see all the beverages.
All right, ready? Happy birthday to Koi in 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Okay. He said, open.
Oh, there it goes.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
You know what it is.
Happy
Out here.
birthday, Koi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're 25.
Damn, we dripped out. Look at this.
Oh, dripped out.
I remember when I was 25, bro.
She said 2 years.
2 years ago.
Hey, cheers to that though.
Those were
Appreciate
good.
you guys.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
There it is.
Cheers.
Cheers to our viewers.
Cheers to the viewers. You get to celebrate Koi's birthday with us.
We ain't getting younger, but we here.
Yeah. I mean, next time you see Koi at the park, let him know. Be like, hey, welcome to 25.
This is Friday. Let me see a kickflip.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't raining tomorrow, we'd be barbecuing down there.
Barbecuing, skating.
Chef would be down there all the time. You know, I'm the
Sapsters.
best. I'm the best
Yeah.
chef down there.
He's a natural munch gang for sure. You post some bomb ass food on Instagram. Do you be posting like the fish with like the sap sauce, like the tomato sap sauce on
It's the
top?
dad in me, bro. It's
Ooh.
the dad in me.
That's that Asian life. I wish I was as Asian as you, bro.
It's just the dad in me, bro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it-
it's just it's just one of those things. It's like you think about it, bro. We ain't ever gonna have our parents cooking ever again.
Yeah.
So we gotta pick it up now. It's just like
It's better to learn when you're young.
try so hard. You try so hard to like get their cooking down.
It's
but
comfort food. Like
yeah.
you reminisce on it, so you gotta learn it yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But it won't ever be the same though.
I do miss my mom's cooking, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here stuck eating like cup noodles. You know what I mean?
Hey, as long as you got something to
it's
eat.
noodles though.
Something to eat. Something's better than nothing.
For real. Damn. Something is better than nothing.
Shout out Huntre. He knows. That's the saying we be saying.
What?
Getting clips. Something's better than nothing.
Something's better than
Go out
nothing.
filming. It's not a clip that I don't really think is worthy, but something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But then it's like our ego too, because if you've done the trick before, you're like, I don't want to film that. You know
Everyone's
what
like the worst, their own critic too, especially like skateboarding.
Oh, yeah.
because
I'm
you
my
do
own
something
worst
and it
critic.
looks clean to other people, but for yourself, you know you can do better. So it's
Right.
like always a constant battle with yourself. You know, that's
Yeah.
how I feel. At
Oh
least.
yeah.
I mean? Damn. Speaking of
It's
skateboarding,
like me versus me.
a lot of kids, these younger generations, man, they don't know the great Sou Saephan.
They don't.
OG, bro. He
These new
was.
gens just got gifted a new skate park and then they just don't know how to act.
It's crazy.
So we go there and show them how it's done and be like, damn, who are these
crazy.
people?
He was OG. He was the same generation as Ray Lee almost. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out Ray Lee though.
Like
Shout
he was.
out Ray
He's
Lee.
doing his
Yeah.
thing at the new lodge.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, go check it out. It's over by the Mission, little indoor skate park. Stay tuned for the clips.
Yeah, shout out Ray Lee. But yeah, you're a super OG. And what made you get into skating? Actually, I think I need to know. I've known you for 20 years, and I don't know what made you pick up a skateboard.
Honestly, it was first time I ever saw skateboarding ever in my life. It was my Uncle Johnny. He was over at AZ, and I saw him and Sou Saephan. They were skating together, and then I seen him do a crook, and I was like, that's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
They had a ledge or what?
A little box.
Oh.
They had a badass little box. they
What's
built.
AZ? Arizona Street?
Arizona Street.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most
The little
Asian
park
street
right
right
there?
there.
Yeah,
that's my
the little
corner.
park, yeah. But it was just on the main road, like on the main strip of it. They were just like skating.
Sessioning.
And I was probably like 6, bro. I was like, yo. I was
Hella
like,
curious.
I was like, that's so sick. What's that thing? You know, like
Yeah.
had no clue, never seen it in my life. Watching all of them do it. And it was basically my Uncle Johnny and Sou Saephan. Like I watched them skate all the time. They were those little kids. And then I'd see them at church. They're skating inside the church basketball court down
Oh, what?
down there, skating the bench on it and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh, the Mian Church on Bocelli?
yeah, Nazarene.
Yeah.
Especially because that's the same time when like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater started popping. You know?
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
that popped up on like PlayStation 1 and like PS2, you're like, damn.
Yeah, that game definitely influenced a lot of people to skate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tony Hawk.
that definitely started it for sure. And then I moved out to like it was weird. It was like it all clicked. It almost all clicked because I moved out to Alaska. Started snowboarding. Like I snowboarded every day to my school, bro.
Wait, how long were you in Alaska for? What?
2 years.
2
Damn.
years?
Yeah, bro. I was in Alaska for 2 years.
So
must
you
have been
lived
a-
here and then moved there and then moved back?
Yeah, I lived there for 2 years.
That's a drastic move.
Yeah,
How many Asians were there? Like 2?
I don't.
More than we think.
Actually, they're all probably
They
pretty.
all look like Asian,
They're all
you know
brown,
what I mean?
right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
brown. So I kind of didn't know at the time. I was pretty young, but I just remember I was like, when I got out there, they were like, "Yo," they're like, "Are you Indian?" And I was like, "No, I'm not."
Are you Indian?
Like they thought I was Indian. I had long
You
ass.
say you
hair.
part of the tribe?
Yeah, I had long hair, bro. I had hair to the like my back, bro.
Yeah.
Like the longest I've ever had my hair. I was like, I ain't cutting it. And then right as we got out there, I went to this little elementary school. My apartment that I lived on was like right above it, and it was a hill, so you had to take a big old
Just
left
hill
hill.
bomb to school, huh?
No, yeah, it was crazy. And the crazy thing is they
Your
had
snowboard?
Yeah,
Whoa.
they had snowboard racks down there because
They knew, huh?
they realized kids were starting to snowboard. So what it was the main road that people drove on to drop their kids off, and then the kids that lived in the apartment, it was like, you know, it was
Yeah,
just
just
it was
hill
it
bomb.
was the poor kids, you know what I mean? Like it was like the poor kids like that lived in the apartments up there, like whatever. And all of us, we'd get together in the morning. We'd wake up an hour early, go snowboard for a little bit down that, and it was like on that side of the hill though, there was a steep ass hill. It was a steep
What was this,
hill.
like 2009?
Dude, I think it was
That's
like
gangster.
5th to like my 7th grade year. My 5th to 7th grade year, I
So it's
believe.
like, yeah, that's
Over a
like
decade.
2005,
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah,
probably.
something like that. But
Damn.
it was insane. Like,
Looking back at it, huh?
yeah, I was like, dude, I thought about it. I was like,
That's pretty dope, though.
yeah. And it was crazy because it was like their classing over there too was 2 periods. You had 2 periods. Even though you were that young,
Yeah.
you still had 2 periods. Bam, bam. Like you would go to one class for this, and then you
language arts and then like math, huh?
Yeah, and then like music and stuff like that, and that's where over the rainbow, you know that song?
Yeah.
That they would play that song all the time.
That's a beautiful song to play at school. Yeah, I'd be stoked.
But it was like, dude, it just
The Ice Cream Lady song.
Every single time I hear that song, I think about Alaska. I'm like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Would you want to go back and visit?
Oh, all the time. I actually want to move there one
day, huh?
Yeah, for real. Like
when you get to the point you're like done with the city life, you just move back up the north.
Dude, it'd be nice.
Don't you get paid to live there? Like some people get like a little income.
Because the living conditions are harsh. Like, it's cold.
Right now, as we're speaking, I actually been looking at it. It's $3,000 a person.
That's amazing.
To just live there?
Yeah,
especially because 3,000 in Alaska is like a lot of money.
Because the living conditions are harsh, huh? Cause, like,
but the thing is, you can't just move there and you instantly get money. You have to move there and you have to live there for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Before you start getting that money.
It's like a probation to like live there to get the credit, huh?
Exactly. Damn. But it's like them there. But that's why you see like when you go down there, you see so many like big families.
Yeah.
You'll see a mom and dad with 7 children.
Yeah.
Because their monthly income is like.
What's the capital?
It's basically like a reserve.
What'd you say?
What's the capital of Alaska?
I have no clue.
The biggest town.
Alaska, capital of
Anchorage?
Alaska.
Anchorage? Yeah, that's where.
That's the only town I know of.
Yeah, that's me too. I don't know. I
Sounded
lived in
familiar.
Anchorage.
Oh, is that where you live?
Yeah, that's where I lived, and
So,
it was crazy. Like
look it up.
the biggest mall they had, bro. It's called the Diamond Mall. So like, they had like 8 stories or some shit like that.
8 stories,
bro. It was crazy. Like it was the craziest mall I've ever been to. I was like, I remember we had a little school dance. It was like a pink theme, right? And I went up to this store and I was like, walked into this store not realizing like this mall was gonna have 8 stories. Like
that 8 story. That's a skyscraper.
Yeah, not even realizing it. And I was like, went bought my clothes. So I'm like looking down and I look up and I'm like, the top floor above me is an ice skating ring, bro.
Ooh.
And I was like,
where?
That's crazy.
You got chocolate.
Went up, kept going. There was a museum at the very top. Like yeah, they have the biggest moose in the world up there.
Oh yeah, those moose probably get huge.
Yeah.
And those did you see bears up there? Those bears are pretty deadly.
There's bears out there, but the moose weren't as aggressive as everybody says they were because it was like you could honestly like
walk next to them.
You could walk up and be like,
no, I'm not taking that chance because those moose, they're like 3 times my size. Dude.
They're like, but they're not like aggressive like that. Honestly, like it was weird. Like
maybe it's just Canada that they're aggressive.
You'd be like 15, 20 yards away from them, and they just chill. Unless you're trying to aggravate them, like yo. Man.
Right? Or they feel like intimidated or something from you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What in Alaska? Isn't it what they have 6 days of sun and then 6 days of night, or not days but months?
It's like a whole month.
Yeah. It's
like
summertime.
9 months
all throughout whole entire summer. It's legitimately just sunlight
throughout the whole day.
Throughout the whole.
Not even no night.
No night.
Damn.
At all.
24 hours.
24 hours. Like
I don't know if I could do that.
So this guy, he invented curtains, full blackout curtains, and these things were so expensive. These things were like $2,500 for a fucking curtain to cover your window, and everybody bought them for summertime. Like
like those are blackout curtains.
Yeah,
right.
But I'm talking about these things were blankets.
Like they were thick, huh?
Yeah, they were so big, and it was cool because they were like electric. So you just hit a button and like fucking latch onto something underneath.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But
that's that innovation right there.
My mom and dad, I remember like walking into the Costco and they had to buy them. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're like,
"You manyan."
For real, they were like $15,000. Like I was like, you didn't even know at the time my parents had $15,000. You know what I mean? I was like, what?
$15,000 curtains?
No, like throughout the whole entire house, you had to buy them for every single room because of the reason why it was that like bright. Yeah, I remember one day my mom's like, "Yo, like I don't care, you can go out and play, but just come back and check in." Played for like 11 hours straight. Like,
because it's still sunny.
Yeah, you didn't realize like
little ass kid.
There's no get home before the street lights turn off. You know?
Yeah, like a little ass kid. Like, all right, cool. Mom calls the cops, says I'm missing. Like it was insane. And I show up at home. My mom's like, "Where the fuck have you been?"
Did she beat
like,
your ass?
Oh, she whooped my ass.
Dude.
You know,
like,
the sandal came off. Dad came back.
That's before cell
Bamboo
phones.
stick, you know, it was it, you know, like
Yeah.
I got some pretty good spankings in my life, dude. It's just in our blood. That's what made us who we are now. Tough, thick-skinned,
thick skin.
thick-skinned.
Thickums.
Thickums and thick-skinned.
But yeah.
Fatty and a baddie.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Not somebody else, not us.
But yeah, back to the story about skateboarding. Yeah, last day there, I had a badass black little Diamondback. I remember I got it. I
BMX
finally-
bike.
Yeah, BMX bike. Super, like, one of my favorite brand bikes. I was like, never had it. I was like, damn, my parents didn't have money to buy me it, you know? I got in a trade. I traded some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'll trade you my whole entire collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards for your bike.
Mm-hmm.
Some kid right down around the corner was like, all right, traded me for this bike. And I had the bike for a good, like, I want to say 6 months I was there.
So you're riding it hella
Yeah, I was riding it all the time. And then my brother Lo, he'd go down to this school, and I remember this set. It was 6 stair set, but there was like 20 of them at their high school.
In a row?
In a row.
Damn.
But it was like long sets, so like you had the
Compared
time.
to Mission Square, like that length, like the gap
yeah,
between?
yeah, like that, but even longer. Like so, you even had time to set up and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like it was crazy. And then like I'd always ride my bike over and watch my brother skate it. Like he would just skate it by himself because he didn't have any of his friends out there. And I was like, damn, I was like, that'd be so cool if I could fucking skate with my brother, you know? And then I was like, never picked it up. Last day we were there in Alaska, like we were about to leave, you know. I was saying bye to my friend Junior. You know, I actually think about that boy a lot. He was like my best friend. I met him right as I got there when I lived at those apartment complex. And then when I moved, you know, he was like,
He was the homie. He was always there.
Yeah, he was
every
excited
day.
to see you go.
every day. He like had every single class with me. It was
Yeah.
crazy, you know. I think about him all the time. I'm like, I hope he's doing good because that motherfucker was a bad little kid. You know,
Yeah.
he did bad things, but it was like, yo, he's like,
It made you learn early though.
Yeah.
It's like
he had a
I did that.
skateboard. He just got a brand new
complete.
complete. He had a Dark Star, right?
Oh, Dark Shows.
Dark Star, a black and yellow, and it was the combo kit. Came with
What color were the wheels?
the yellow and black.
Yellow wheels?
Yeah, yellow
Oh,
and
yellow and
black.
black?
Yeah, yellow and black wheels. Like it was a dope board at that time. I was like, yo, that's sick. And then in my head, I was like, I can't bring my Diamondback with me on the plane.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I ain't gonna make my parents ship it back because I thought I was going to. I was like, I'm gonna have my parents ship that shit back for me.
And you just overheard them like, this gonna be a whole
And
expensive.
and then like my parents were talking about, they're like, no, like we can't. And then I was like, I was talking to my buddy Junior, and I was like, yo, you think your parents could ship my bike back for me? You know, because, you know, they was balling. Like they had money. They was
Okay.
like, the parents had money, and he was like, yeah, he's like, I could talk to them for you, and I was like, all right. And then I seen the skateboard, and I was like,
He said, "What? Hold
I
up."
was like, hold up. I was like, hey, let's trade. I'll trade my bike for your skateboard. And he was like, yeah. He's like, all right. And then, bam, I just swapped
And
them
that was
out.
it. So
That
your
was
first
it.
board was a Dark Star then.
Yeah, that
Dang.
was it, bro. I was like, it was crazy. I was like, yep, fucking
Dang.
took off the trucks, threw it in a backpack. I even strapped the board on me, carried it on the plane.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it was.
And that's where it all started, guys.
That's where it
Sou
started.
Saephan. Saephan's first board, Dark Star.
That's where the Souskiiii grabs originated.
Yeah.
That's how it really started.
Which is an indie grab, right?
Tweak though, shit.
Tweak, yeah. Shifty indie.
That Steve's with the tongue out. He's like, ugh.
Yeah.
The tongue always comes out. It's just,
Yeah.
the
It's
tongue
just there.
out-
It's
It's
a
just
signature.
there. Yeah, it's
It's a
just there. I
signature.
don't even know.
It's in the blood.
If
Yeah.
you've seen it, then you know.
But yeah, then we came back. We got into Reading. You know, just my brothers, and then my brother got back with all his homies, and they started skating, and I'd like watch them skate right in front of the house, skate little rails and stuff, and I was like, okay. Started skating with them, picked it up pretty quick, and then
Oh, wait. Can I bring something up before I
Yeah.
forget?
yeah,
The Bundy Boys, bro.
Oh,
The
shout
motherfucking
out
Bundy
to the
Boys.
motherfucking Bundy Boys.
It's been
Alright?
ages since I've
Hey,
heard that
shout
name,
out.
and I just
I'm too young for
remembered.
that. That's before my time. What is that?
Yeah, that's my brother's group.
That's
my
OG
brother's group,
right
yeah.
there.
Craziest thing, all right. So that's their
That's a crew.
That was
back
like
in the
their
day.
KOTC, you know.
Yeah, that was like your guys' KOTC for sure. So my brother's best friend, his name's Jeremy, and they lived on Bundy Court.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was they lived on
that's
Bundy
where it came
Court.
from.
Is that where by Lowe's? Home
Movies
Depot?
10.
Movies 10?
Like Movies 14 right behind it.
Yeah, by Home Depot, like across from Home Depot.
Yeah,
right there.
they just like all they were best friends. They're a group of kids like that love skateboarding.
Yeah.
Loved everything about it, and then just they're like, we're always skating here because there's a little drop back there, bro. They had the Movies 14 manual pad back there. They had the
little
Gap.
Gap
Yeah,
too?
they got the
The
Gap.
mall, Food Max.
Mall
Yeah, so they always just skated over there because they're always over at there was always
That
over
area.
yeah Jeremy's house. So it was like whatever, like Jeremy was like, oh, let's make up a group,
Yeah.
like Bunny Boys. It was
It's a sick name.
yeah, but it was just like it was their group. They were like they were a skater group. But the
Skate
craziest
rats,
thing, they were little skate rats. The craziest thing is that everybody thought they were gangs, and it was like, dude,
I thought
they're
they
not-
were
That's
gay.
the way
yeah, see, it was like you think
Yeah.
about it. It's like you think about it now. Everybody really thought they were a gang, and
That's how they affiliated, huh?
yeah, it's just like they were just kids that loved
Just skating.
skateboarding,
Yeah.
and they did hood rat shit with their hood rat friends. You know
But
what I'm
everyone else
saying?
thought different,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, but everybody else was like, yo, like they're a little piece of shits because they skate around town and fuck shit up. No, they
Yeah.
skate around town, mind their own business. Yeah. Did they love the party? Of course, they were fucking teenagers.
Right.
So you can't be mad at teenagers.
That's the phase we go through.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody does it. You fucking love to party. You drink and stuff. They got into a bunch of brawls because of it, which was like, it's stupid. It's like, dude, it's like
Everyone has
everybody.
their ego, Everyone has to be better than the next one person.
Exactly.
So
like,
everyone's seen as oh, they're a gang, so we gotta prove.
like we're
top.
better or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But it's just like, no, it was never even about that. Like that's what
It
originated.
was just like a close knit family.
Exactly. Like even all their girlfriends, they like supported the skateboarding. They even made their own little girlfriend group, Bundy Girls.
Bundy Girls.
Yeah, like Bunny Girls, and
And
then
they were that big back
yeah,
then?
and then me. So it was like just like the little brothers, me, Anthony Cardenas, like a bunch of us. We were all the little like baby brothers at the
Second
time.
generation.
Yeah, we're the second generation. We're Bundy Juniors. That's what we were called. Yeah, we were called Bundy Juniors.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember repping it all the time. Like, yeah, I'm a fucking Bundy boy.
You
Like,
should get a Bundy tattoo. That'd be cool.
bro.
He said, hell no,
Yeah.
don't tell
hey,
me.
hey, you know what's crazy though? Shout out to Bryce Cundiff because he has a B2. He has a B2. That's what their logo was for
Oh.
Bundy Boys. It's a B, and then it has like a whatever it's called.
A 2?
Yeah,
What's a
up
2?
top for Bundy Boys.
Yeah, I don't
Like
remember.
B square. you
Oh,
know?
B squared.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
B square. Like
So
it was
that's
like
a two,
that.
Oh, Bundy Boys. 'cause
Yeah,
BB.
Bundy Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that was kind of their logo thing. Like shout out to Bryce Cundiff though. He has it on his shoulder, blasted.
Yeah, that's
Dang.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's like my KOTC tat, man.
Yeah.
Gotta represent where we grew up in the hood.
Exactly. exactly.
The MOP.
Exactly. But that was like I grew up with them, and it's crazy. My brother Lo would always bring me over to Jeremy's house. I'd always have dinner over there, and I just it was crazy to me that everybody portrayed them to be such bad people, but they were never.
In reality, it was
in
just
reality,
homies,
they were just homies.
I
that
bet
loved
you.
it.
I bet you it was just Asian parents. Because when Asian parents figure out like their son's doing something else, they're like,
OGs didn't trip like that though, because
No,
that was
it
before
was
cell
never
phones.
even it wasn't even the parents. It was the fact that it was just other kids and their like all their little shit going on.
Say this and say that,
like
huh?
they had their CV group. They were called I don't even fucking remember. Ghost Riders. That's what they're called. They had a CV group called Ghost Riders and shit like that.
was
and then
LBC still going?
LBC was like up there too. You know what I mean? But it was like it was stupid. It was like
Fake beef almost.
fake beef. Yeah, it was like
at the time.
shit. And then there's Brandon Court Boys, the street that was
Right
over,
across from me.
right across from it. So
Toilet papers.
yeah, you know what I mean. It was
No.
like it was just like it was one of those things. It was like, oh, like let's start beef with these boys because like they were basically they started it off and they started having so much fun and people started envying that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Like I seen it. I was the smallest. I was the youngest.
But
in
you
the,
seen how it was.
I
back
seen
then,
how
huh?
it was, and then now like looking back at it, I'm like, I get why people hated the lifestyle that my brothers and their
Yeah,
brothers and
'cause
their
they were having
friends lived.
fun.
they had the best fucking times. Everybody wanted to be around them. Everybody wanted to do what they were doing.
To be them.
Yeah. So it was like, dude, chill out. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
They're taking
like,
it too serious.
Yeah.
What it was.
But it was also a skate crew. It was mainly a skate crew.
It was just a straight. It was just a straight.
But it just
skate
came off
crew,
as like
bro.
a gang.
Yeah, it just came off as a gang because they.
Maybe because
Bundy Boys. That sounds like.
maybe it's like the
something.
tagging
I don't know.
because there's tagging.
Yeah, there was taggings. Like,
So
of
that
course,
probably-
it was. You know, it was like there was taggings and stuff around town, but it was like it's one of those things. It's like, whatever, teenagers, bro. Like,
I tagged.
Yeah.
It's just fun, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
let's see what I could do on this train.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
But it was just like, yeah, that was just them. That's crazy. That's crazy that you brought that up. That was a good one. I
That's a
like
good
that.
one, huh?
Yeah.
That's deep in the
That-
cuts.
That's
brought-
like if you
Hey,
know
that
you.
brought, hey, that brought back memories for sure. Though. That was like one of those
I
things.
never
Like,
heard of that. That's like.
Yeah.
before my
Yeah,
time.
Koi's not
yeah,
his
that's
OG.
way before your time, man. That's
So-
like, that's our
crazy.
era. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Then
I
so
like
you
that one.
you went from Bundy Boys, and how did that evolve to skating with NSC? Speaking of long hair, you said you had Sarion had the longest hair.
Longest hair. That's
Dude, he
my
was-
dog, bro.
We were just watching videos last night of the
That's my
NSC YouTube,
dog, bro.
and he was good. He was a good ass skater.
Bro, he was one of the top tier fucking skateboarders I knew.
These clips were
Like,
bugged.
He was
yeah,
Even
he
back
was.
then, those clips were good.
He was.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I learned. Like, that's where I fucking got my energy from.
Inspiration?
Big shit. Like,
oh yeah.
send that shit or you're a
Yeah.
little bitch. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like,
So he hyped you
Don't-
up to like just.
oh,
set
it wasn't even hyping me up. Like, he already knew I had the mentality for it.
the potential to like. Do
Yeah,
it.
just to do it, and he just be like, "Hey, you got it." I'll be like, "Yeah, like let's fucking do it." Like I'm jump down that bitch. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
And he's like, and the first thing he always told me, he said, "If you're scared of it, jump down on it, your feet first. You're young. It's not gonna hurt you."
He said you were right.
Right? I was like, bro, like, all right, bro. I'm like fucking 11, 12 years old. You know what I mean?
There.
I'll just hop down the bitch and be like, that's not
All
that
right,
bad. Now I can do it with my board. Like, damn, I did it. You know?
He loves skateboarding more than anybody I've ever known. Like he still skates in Wyatt, wherever he is. Where's he?
He's
is?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in Idaho.
Still killing it.
Yes. Shout out to motherfucking
Sarion.
Sarion Nentendat, baby. That's
there
my
you go.
fucking dog right there, though.
Send that to him. All right.
And we are back.
Koi says we are back. The the co-host,
I thought you were gonna say Coke or
Coco Puffs, Coca-Cola. We are back though.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
to Koi Se Chow for starting it back up.
AKA Friday.
We
Oh
took
yeah,
a,
we need a popper for this though.
We got a
we
You
got
know
a
what I'm
lighter.
saying? You got a lighter right
We
there?
took a short intermission, got some food because we are here to show we are the Munch Gang. But before we take our food, actually, we're gonna take a little quick birthday shot for the birthday boy.
We had to be extra Asian, you know what I'm
You
saying?
already
I
know.
usually
Henny-
like
hold it up.
tequila, but
Hold that shit up.
tonight it's the dark.
You already
Boom.
know. We had to be extra Asian. with that, baby.
Yeah. There we go.
Here we go.
Pop that
You
cat in
wanna
my
pop it? Or should we let
birthday
birthday
boy.
boy? Let birthday boy pop
There you
that,
go.
yeah, for sure.
Pop that cherry,
I'm gonna-
son.
ASMR testing.
I'm gonna. I like my chaser.
Ooh.
Y'all want
Open it from the
y'all want a
backside.
Fanta or what?
The backside, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Y'all want a Fanta or nah?
I'll take
Y'all
a
good?
little Fanta.
All
Yeah.
right. See, we're about to.
See, Rod, you ready?
See, we're about to wake up extra Asian tomorrow.
Extra Asian. Damn, I haven't been hungover in a minute. The last time I was hungover was when I was at my cousin's house. I did like 7 shots of Hennessy within an hour.
Frankie was on Demon Time.
Demon time.
7
Straight up.
7 shots within an hour? That's crazy, right?
Let me see you guys' glass.
Sir, pour
Take
it
that one,
out.
Frankie.
Alright.
Let me see the other one.
Yes, sir. Good thing I didn't get the big bottle, huh? Could be getting buck wild.
You getting wild out here.
Might be getting naked with Frankie.
My
Hey,
boy,
yo. He said subscribe to the Patreon for that.
that's the next. Subscribe to the Patreon, the OF, if you want explicit content. You know what I mean?
Pass that. Koi,
Not with me, but I don't know what they're doing afterwards.
He's the filmer.
That's a C-Rod 04.
He's out filming.
Yes, sir. Here you go, sir.
Fanta boys.
Damn, Fanta.
All right,
You
cheers.
need a chaser too,
Cheers.
but you want
Shout out
one.
Munch Gang and shout out everyone who's
Shout out
watching
Munch
this.
Gang.
But
Hey, happy
Me-
birthday, Koi.
Thank you.
Happy
Shit,
birthday
boy.
to
Shit,
25.
25 years old, baby.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me tell you, let me put y'all on though. Hennessy and Fanta though. How'd that taste?
That's a good mix.
I don't really like.
It
I don't really
cleared.
drink soda nowadays, but
I thought pineapple and Hennessy was the move, but might be Fanta and Hennessy. Fanta? What's that?
I've always called it Fanta, but you know it's Fanta.
Damn.
But
Fantastic.
it is what it is.
why is it spicy?
Yeah, that's good. Man, where'd you even find these bottles?
Right there, right down the road, with the liquor store.
Oh, really? Bob's Liquor? Or
Yeah,
Bob's Liquor?
I got that.
Hold up.
Sheesh.
That's my favorite, bro.
That's crazy. Anyways, yo, we are back. As I was saying before the shot, we took an intermission and we went and grabbed some food. I cooked up some chicken wings and chicken. What's the other ones? Drums? Chicken drums?
Chicken wings, fool.
Chicken wings.
It's just
Is that
two
count
parts
as a
of wood.
wing?
Just two. Yeah, that's just a
Bro.
wing, baby.
The flat and the drum.
Okay, so that whole thing is a wing?
I blame his wife or whatever. You know,
He's
he's Korean.
I'm actually yo. This is the El Pollo Loco. Anyways, yeah, we fried some just regular chicken, put some lemon garlic herb on there, and
Lemon pepper stepper.
my boy Sue brought the sap sauce.
I already know.
If you know what the sap sauce is,
You
it's
gotta show
the
it to him.
let's see if I can. Ooh, the sap sauce is the pepper. What'd you throw in there today?
If you know, you know. It's crack
You
sauce.
know, I got some MSG, some lemon, some cilantro, green onion,
Garlic?
Thai chili, fried garlic. You know, and there's something else in there, but I can't tell y'all about that one. It's that yum yum.
Is it Hennessy?
A little drop.
Something like
Little
that.
teaspoon?
It's something like that.
A
Yeah.
little teaspoon, huh?
For
Yeah,
sure.
let me give this a try real quick. Every Asian has a different flavor of pepper sauce.
For
wouldn't you say?
sure.
So it's always good to try.
Because it can be
something.
dry or like saucy like that.
A lot of, you know, the number one thing that I notice about the
Even-
crack sauce is about the fish sauce.
Yeah.
Some people use fish sauce,
Some people
some
don't.
people don't.
Because it could be dry or like.
Yeah.
Is it right there or something?
Yeah, I'm down with the
Sure,
fish
sound.
sauce, but I heard, like you chose lemon sauce or lemon juice instead of lime because I'm a big lime fan.
Either or, it just has to have that little citrus hit.
Yeah,
I gotta have that. Bam.
you gotta have that pepper, that spicy, and cool it down with the little citrus right there.
How y'all think about that though? How y'all feel about
Hey,
this
let me
stuff?
get.
I like it. It's 10
How
out of
y'all
10.
feel about this stuff?
Frankie
like
said,
this
let me leave that here. I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, for real. Hey, Sue also brought some egg rolls for us, some fresh ass.
We
egg
ate most of
rolls.
it, though. I think there's one more left.
You guys, I haven't tried one yet. You guys save me one?
Yeah, there's 3 of them there.
Oh,
Oh,
for real?
let's go.
There you
Look
go.
at
I thought we
that.
thumped it.
This is the most Asian thing you can get is an egg roll for sure.
Yes,
There's
sir.
one more.
Lumpia. Lumpia.
Now this hit with the pepper sauce, it's a wrap.
One of my coworkers brought egg rolls to work like 2 days ago, and I couldn't tell because she was like a darker skin, like darker complexion. I was like, she's like, "Do you want some egg rolls?" And I was like, "Is that or no?" She didn't say egg rolls, but she's like, "Do you want some?" I was like, "Is that egg rolls or lumpia?" She's like, "It's egg rolls. It's spicy though." And I took a bite, and that shit was pretty spicy. Like she put chili peppers in there. I was
Damn.
like,
That's cool.
"This is different."
Smack though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
bomb.
sir. How's that taste?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you even put the mushrooms in there. Oh yeah.
A1 $10.
Ooh, come on, man. You can't miss the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss the mushrooms.
2 sap.
And you hear that crunchy?
Too
that-
serious.
man. You don't ever want egg rolls soggy though, alright? You don't ever want egg rolls soggy.
Like next
though.
day, you got to refry it or
yeah,
something.
refry.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't cook too much, so there's not that much left.
Yeah. All right, you good? You good, Frankie?
Yeah, that's enough for me right now.
All right.
That's-
Before we go any farther though,
What do you wanna
my
say?
boy. I need my boy Friday to go grab something real fast.
I got you.
What do you got
I got something for you, Frankie.
for me?
For you, baby.
Damn, I'm getting presents all over the place.
All over.
Let's go.
You know, it's December. I
Nice.
felt like you needed some new things.
It's
and I
not
was
even my
like,
birthday yet
I had
either.
to, surprise you with something too, brother.
That's why you
So,
brought the big old bag.
I brought the big old bag. Here you go.
Oh my!
You can pull it out of there for, you
Open
can
it,
pull
see what's
out.
inside.
Let's check
Open
it out.
You know, shout out
I have
Gamagatu.
I kind of have an idea of what it is.
What is it?
Oh, it's in a box. I definitely know what it is. You already know.
Shout out.
Shout out to.
You already
Ooh,
know.
let's
You
go.
already know.
Uh, you already know, dude.
If you guys don't know anime or Dragon Ball Z, that's Vegito Blue.
Vegito Blue. This guy saw my collection. He said, "This boy need another one."
He does. He does
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. You already know.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Of course, bro.
That's
Of course.
You have that one already? You already
I have one of
Vegito
them, but
Blue.
this is a different
different, huh?
stance. Yeah. So I'm always down with that.
Hell yeah.
I haven't actually bought any in a while, and this is cool because
You know what's crazy? Look at that one, and then look at your other one. The funny thing is, I had you send me that video that I was telling you about my brother
last night. Yeah,
last
yeah.
night. That was from
You lied?
I lied to you.
Oh, he
Ooh,
lied.
Played me a little bit.
Oh
And I had to
man.
look through it, and I saw that you had that one, but that one actually, all the action figures, like, you know, they got to have that detail, and that one got the
That's the
earrings.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes
They
you
got
see at the
earrings.
store, you're like,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah,
it. You
that's
know.
not it, yeah.
But this is it right here. This is
That's
the one for
That's the
sure.
one.
Because they got
That's
some
the
like
one.
cheaper knockoff ones
Yeah.
that you can get, but
Yes,
It's all
sir.
in the details. Details matter.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm feeling. You know what's up.
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope. I'm gonna make some room in this
happy.
case right here.
Yes, sir. I had to get it for you, though.
I gotta let the people know. Actually, I know you guys are all wondering how I started this case, and I took years and years of collecting and spending a lot of money. You know?
Hey, that's Dragon Ball Z, though. Maybe you can't. You have to love and live it, baby.
Yeah, this is how it all started. I got this case. I got all my figures. I had this room. I put it all up, and I was like, "Yo, this room looks dope." I put my boards up. I put all the banners up right there, all Dragon Ball, because I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball is like life.
Toonami.
Yeah, Sue knows, Corey knows. We all grew up on Dragon Ball, and it's the most badass anime ever.
That's
Really.
what made us eat our vegetable, though.
Oh yeah, you know Vegeta, he made us eat our vegetables. Raditz, you already know.
Kakarot, he said carrot.
Kakarot, you got carrot, and yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and
Very
yeah,
nostalgic. As you can see behind them, the boards are right there, so you already know.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I'm happy you like it, brother.
thank you,
Of course.
man. But that definitely beats the Hennessy that you brought.
Hey,
That's what he thinks.
Friday, pass me that shit.
Oh, we going for another one?
Going for another one.
Let's
Go
do
right.
it.
We pour another
Burn
shot.
it up.
We can.
You seen it live.
Let's hope I can keep
it's
a
live to us, but
conversation.
nobody
Yes,
see
you
it
can.
later.
That's
see
the
right
best
before
part
you
about
on.
it.
C-Rod's like, damn, is this real?
It's like 4 shots.
This initiation. C-Rod used to it.
Good thing we
It
all
ain't
live down
Jameson,
the
but
street.
It's different.
I know, but
Oh,
my girl's gonna come get me.
You
It's
be
all
aight.
good. No drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Don't
Be
do it.
responsible.
Don't ever do it. Be
Don't do it.
responsible.
It's
It
not
ain't
worth it.
fucking worth it.
That's
doesn't
10
matter.
years right there.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. All my homies got it, but not me.
Don't.
Isn't
do
10
it.
years?
What?
10 years without a license? Suspension?
Depends.
So
DUI?
it depends if you.
Yeah. You get
do
multiple
good
strikes and stuff.
But then you can get your whatever it's called, drive to work. It's just
But anyways, it's not worth
Not
it, so
anymore.
don't
Yeah.
do it.
It is not
don't
worth
drink and
it.
drive.
And Hennessy, the scary thing is, it doesn't hit me until later, and it's gonna all hit me at once,
Pour you guys a
and
shot.
it's over.
Don't worry. It's just Tennessee is gonna sex you up. They
Yeah.
call it the sex you up drink.
Frank is about to come out.
Make it sexy.
He's about
Yeah.
to come out with some
It's
drip.
not even sexy. It just sexes you up. You know what I mean?
Good
It
thing
ain't.
I'm off tomorrow.
He said
We all are.
liquid confidence.
Liquid courage. Here we go.
Spice.
Hey, shout out to Sue for pulling up.
Shout out.
Yes,
You local
sir.
legend.
Episode 6. We are here.
Salute.
Boom. Cheers. The Hennessy from Tennessee.
Woo.
Wow. I was looking forward to this night. I was at work today. I was like, yo, I can't wait to get off. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yes, sir. You know, that's what we gotta do.
Hey, I gotta remind you. Remember, I forget how long ago it was, but it was a while ago. But it was when you're still living on School Street. You remember those? The
Mhm.
house? Yep.
Oh yeah,
The apartment's right there?
No, it was a house.
it was out.
And me and Johnny Scribner, Jay Scrib, pulled up. We stayed the night. We were skating or something. This fool.
You guys skated all the way from downtown to
No, we
Six Hours?
didn't. I don't remember how we got there, but
guys
No,
got a
we
ride?
we stayed the night. We ate some food. We were chilling. We were just chilling. And then he said, "Hey, Frankie, I got this samurai sword. Let me show you what this is like, bro." And he pulls out the samurai sword, and Johnny started dipping. He's like, "I'm out." I was like, "Whoa!"
Johnny
what?"
already knew.
He
Shout
went
to
out the
Oscar.
front door, and then I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" So I followed Johnny, and then Sue comes out the door chasing us with this big ass samurai sword, and then
He said Michael Myers.
There was more than just you and Johnny though. There was like 5 of you guys. I remember.
Yeah, I was like,
remember
what?
it was Dylan. I'm pretty sure it was Dylan and Brandon Terry.
this was chasing
Yeah.
us down the street. I was like, "This
This was
guy's
scaring
serious."
everyone.
Oh yeah, I was a little buck wild, but it was just like a joke. And then Johnny was kind of scared, you know.
Johnny
shout
was
out,
scared.
Hey, shout out my
Shout out
nigga
Jay Scribb, man.
Jay Scribb, though. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's the
my
generation right there.
dog. Hey, Daddy Scribb now. You feel me?
Daddy
Father
Scribb.
Scribb.
Hey, shout out Jay Scribb, doing it
Daddy
big.
Scribb.
Went from damn, what was that song called? Big Dreams. Now he's living those big dreams. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Yes,
There
sir.
you go, making it happen. But man, I was scared that day for sure. Do you still have that samurai sword?
Nah.
Damn, what happened
It's
to it?
gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
Just gave it to my older brother. I be always giving all the stuff to my older brother.
Yeah.
It's all like a museum of your collection over the year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, that's a crazy thing, you know. You know, owning a pig farm, you know what I mean? It's just like you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
all these things and then you just
still
give
got
it
the pig
away.
farm?
That's cool.
Yeah. Still, you know, that's all those
Hey,
things you just
tell your brother if I could put that samurai sword right here, you know.
Hey, that'll be a dope freaking
That'd be
little
sick, huh?
decoration.
You want a samurai sword? I'll buy you one, bro.
Damn,
you tell
no,
me,
no, no.
bro. I got you.
I got enough
I
stuff.
will
Flea.com.
buy. I will
Go
buy
to the
you
flea
one.
market, he'll get one.
I got
You know,
enough
you know
stuff.
what's funny? I actually have a set. I actually have a little set like this big. It's probably
swords?
like this big, but it's a 3 set. I got a little tiny one, like medium.
And it goes bigger. Yeah,
It
yeah.
goes bigger. You can probably hang that right here.
That'd be badass, bro. Just in case somebody wants to fuck with me on the podcast, bro, I'm gonna unsheath that shit. And
Hey,
yo.
son.
that's what you said. It's like Demon Slayer.
That's it. That is.
Oh.
what
He
it
said
is.
water style.
Yeah, water.
Fast.
Water
Crazy.
concentration. This man.
Damn.
That's
Hey,
sword.
speaking of, hey, I hate to bring this up, but speaking of swords, speaking of me almost getting stabbed by you, you actually got stabbed in real life. That's one of my worst fears. I'd rather get shot than get stabbed. And I
Show
think
him what it is.
me.
Battle scar right
Oh,
there.
you still got that? That's crazy.
Still got this.
Bro,
right
that's
here.
a fucking deep ass
Yeah.
little scar.
Me and everybody else in the world in Redding, California, for sure wants to know what happened that night.
He's
You
a
know what's
survivor, though.
crazy? What's crazy is, first of all, fuck that.
For sure, like fuck.
My bad.
We'll bleep it
Sorry
out,
about
don't
that.
worry.
Yeah, my bad on that. But fuck that dude for sure. I don't know. He was just, you know, my buddy Kenny. He's a firefighter. I haven't seen him for like 6 months. Good ass homie. Blah blah blah.
Where was the setting? Where were you at?
I was at home. You know what I'm saying? Like we was just at home. I was just at home. I was butt ass naked. Butt ass naked. You know
what
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
doing naked?
I was going to sleep. Like, what
Oh,
you mean?
shit.
I was going to bed.
Damn.
I was about to go to sleep. You know, my boy Kenny, he's in town. He calls me. He's like, yo, he's like, I'm in town. I'm like, what? Like, it's probably like 9 o'clock, you know.
You ready to pass out or something, huh? You
I
just
was done. I was butt ass naked, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
got done. I was like, ugh, like, fuck. About to go to sleep. My buddy Kenny calls me. He's like, fuck, yo. He's like, I'm in town. He's like, I just got in town. Let's go get some drinks. I'm like, fuck. Haven't seen this motherfucker in 6 months or something like that. He's a firefighter and shit like that. Shout out Kenny Gilchrist for fighting all the fires for us and shit like that too.
Big.
Shout out.
Big shout out to him. But yeah, you know, he just came back into town. He was in town. He was like, yo, I'm in town. Let's go get some drinks. I was like, all right, cool. Let's go get some drinks. Like, in my head, I was like, I wasn't about to go. And I was like, nah, I haven't seen him in a minute. Bam. We started off at Bleachers. We was at Bleachers and we was like,
Back when bleachers was open.
yeah.
Now
Back
it's
when
raw.
now it's raw, but we was
Back
in Bleachers and shit. Like, I think I had one shot and I had like chicken wings. You know, I had one shot. Bro, I was
Munch
like,
gang,
he's
munch
not
gang.
gonna-
yeah,
Some-
you know
some
what I'm
get some
saying?
chicken
Like, you
wings.
know, I was like, I had one shot though. Like, we wasn't even there for long. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was like, it was just already started off weird ass vibes. Like, bam! I was like, got in there, everything was cool. Like, it was just like, everybody was having fun. I was watching everything around me. I just didn't feel right too. At the same time, I was like, all right, cool. And then we all started talking about bowling. We're like, let's go bowling. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Like, let's go bowling. Last second, plans changed. Like, my boy Kenny was like, yo, he's like, you know, like, I don't want to be out too late. I was like, I'm not supposed to be out too late. You know, at that time, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be out too late. My fucking ex now, baby mama, at the time was pregnant with my girl. Pregnant. He said, "Hey,
pregnant with your baby."
Pregnant with my baby.
Baby mama.
Yeah, my baby mama. Pregnant with my son, my first son at the time, and you know, I'm not supposed to be out. She's blowing me up. Like, where you at? And I'm like, fuck. Like, I haven't seen my boy in a minute. Like, I gotta kick it with him. You know, just kick it. And he was like, you know, he's like, let's not go bowling because bowling takes too long. Yeah. Like, let's not do it.
You're already supposed to not be out, but you're out.
And then I'm like, all right. I was like, he's like, let's not go bowling. It's gonna take too long. You know, rock and bowl 9 to 12. It's pretty late, you know, but it never ends just at 12. You know, we out there.
People just kick it whenever.
We just kick it. We drink till 1:30.
You're like, having fun. You don't know what time is.
Yeah, you know, like it's all right. But then all of a sudden, fucking, he was like, yeah, let's make it a plan. I was like, let's make it a fucking deal. Let's go to All Stars. And I'm like, yeah. Honestly, I was like, all right, fuck it. He's like, let's just go there for one more drink. I was like, all right. Showed up to All Stars. Remember walking up. I'm sober as fuck at this time. One fucking shot. Yeah. I'm legitimately sober as fuck. Walk up to the fucking bar, order fucking a tray of drinks. I'm like, all right, sitting there. But right as I walked in, I looked, I could, like, my peripherals, you know what I'm saying?
Right, in the corner of your eye.
Yeah, in the corner of my eye. I already seen this motherfucker looking at me.
Was that fucker that you didn't, like, mess with or somebody you knew beforehand?
I didn't even know him.
Oh, okay. You just got bad vibes instantly.
Bad vibes, like, instantly. I just looked, didn't know him, like, and I could tell he was on something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on something else. And I was like, oh, fuck. But I was like, whatever, you know, I'm like, don't let that ruin your shit. Don't let that ruin your fucking whole vibe, environment, nothing. It's just the fact that it was like, I'm here for Kenny, you know what I mean?
Your boy Kenny.
Yeah, my boy Kenny. But anyways, like, I just told him, I was just like, in my head, I was like,
I got a bad feeling.
It was gonna happen, and I was like,
Well, you felt that as soon as you walked in those doors?
Yeah, I already knew it. I was like,
that's crazy.
I felt it, and I was like, I should have, as being like just about to become a father, you know, I should have just like stepped off and left. But it was like,
you were there for your boy because you haven't seen him in a while.
It was just one of those things. It was like, damn, I haven't seen my boy in a minute, you know.
Right.
But walked up, ordered these drinks. Right as I'm like picking up these trays of drinks, like I picked up this tray. I'm starting to walk back like this. This guy comes up, bro, and he like tries to shoulder check me.
Really? Yeah. Just random dude that doesn't even know you.
I have no clue who this guy is at all. Period.
That's crazy.
He tries to shoulder check me, and I'm holding a tray like of 14 shots.
Yeah, so you got drinks in your hand.
Yeah, I got a tray of 14 shots in my hand. Like I ordered shots for all the homies. Like we were all out, you know.
Right.
We were all out. Like all the homies, like Todd, you know,
ready to get
fucked up,
blasted,
like have fun, like have a good time.
Night,
and
like,
this guy decides to shoulder check you.
Yeah,
for no apparent reason.
This guy decides to come up there and do that, and he goes, and I
Nudged
dodged him.
Oh, you dodged him. You went ultra instinct.
Yeah,
last night.
straight up. I was like, because I seen it. I was like, I already knew it was coming. I went, dodged him. Dude does a fucking face flip. Bashes his face and bam, smashes his face onto the ground.
What? What, you dodged him and it caused him to slip?
Yeah. No, he went to go shoulder me as hard as he could, bro. Like he went to go.
So his momentum caused him to fall.
Okay. He went to go shoulder me, and right as he went to go shoulder me, I went and he went smacked his face, bro. Slipped, hit his whole momentum went straight to the floor like this. Smashed his face in. I didn't even get to like.
Because you're holding the drinks.
Yeah, I'm holding the drinks, right? I already knew he was gonna do it. I was like, all right, like that's cool.
If that was me, I'd be like, yeah, my bad, sorry, dude. Now I'll keep going. Yeah, I'll keep walking.
No, not at all. He got back up and he looked at me. He's like, "What's up, motherfucker?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah.
I didn't even get to say what's up, dude. Okay,
It just happened.
I said what's up, dude, and he went boom boom, started fucking teeing off on me.
Oh shit!
I had no clue.
While you had shit in your
When I
hands,
had
still.
drinks, I got teed off on, bam bam bam, and I'm trying to protect myself, yada yada. All that shit's going on. My mind's blurred now, and I'm getting fucked up at this time. I'm getting
hit.
hammered. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh yo, like that's all cool. Like psych. My boy Tevin sees the whole entire thing happen. My boy Tevin runs over, slams this dude over the bar. Bam, slams this dude over the bar.
That's a good friend. That's a good homie.
Yeah, shout out Tevin Slayton too.
Shout out.
Because that night was, this is one of those nights that it was scary for me though. Because I didn't ever think I was gonna get to see my first boy. But shout out Tevin Slayton for that one. But yeah.
So he shoved him against the counter.
He like slammed him, bro. My boy Tevin slammed him on the backside of the counter. And then the bartender, I have so much hate in my heart for you.
For the bartender.
For the bartender.
What'd he say?
Yes. I legitimately, I don't know his name. He was some bearded motherfucker.
The long hair, brown hair?
Yeah.
I've been to All Stars a lot, so I think I know who it is.
Bearded dude. I don't even care if he ever sees this.
But he probably still.
But you know, he fucked up on this tub because of the reason why.
Did he blame you?
He legitimately, the first thing he said to me was, you got to get the fuck out of here because you are the one fighting.
Wow, you didn't even do anything yet.
I didn't even get to swing yet. No,
he saw your ultra instinct and he got intimidated.
No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
It was insane. It was like, it blew my mind. That night was like, it was a fucking blur, but it wasn't. It was not.
Because you only had one shot.
I had one shot before I was even there. Like, and like even back to it, like even my blood alcohol when I got stabbed, I was not fucked up. I was,
because they checked it when you went to the hospital.
Yeah, when I got stabbed, they checked my thing. I was literally at 0.03.
Okay. Before we get there though, so he shoved them against the bartender or the
bar,
the counter, I guess. And then from there, did the bartender tell you to take it outside?
No, the bartender basically said, "Hey, you got to get out of here." And he has to get out of here. And I said, all right. Well, I was like, you know what? I was like, first of all, I was like, I'm not even the one fighting. I was like, I legitimately just moved this, and this dude just fell on his face, and he came up and started swinging. The bartender said, I don't give a fuck what it is. He's like, this is my bar. I run it. He's like, you get the fuck out of my bar. Wow. He said, you get the fuck out of my bar. But the dude that stabbed me was already out there, and I already knew what the fuck was gonna happen, you know.
So you walked out there.
I haven't got out, you know. I haven't got stabbed yet. I walked out there. Dude already had his shirt off right at the front of the fucking bar.
Who was this dude? Was he white? Was he tall?
He was Caucasian.
Did he look like a tweaker? What do you look like?
He was just he was a bigger dude. Like, I couldn't say nothing else. I knew he was about to scrap, you know. I knew he was going to fight no matter what.
Right, but you can't back down because you ain't no pussy, right?
Yeah. Mama ain't raising no bitch, baby. Yeah, I already know that. But, like, we went, right as I got outside, he already had his shirt off. I said, you know, I was like, all right. And I like, the respectful person I am.
1v1, because you had your homies behind you.
Not even that. None of my homies was out because they was all on the side, like, drinking and shit. They didn't even see it. It was only me and my boy Tevin at this time. Okay. Like, they didn't even see any of this happen inside the bar.
Yeah.
And then we was walking out. I walked out. I got kicked out. Bam. Outside. I'm outside. Right as I walk outside, this dude goes, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "What's up?" I was like, "What's up? Like, do you have a fucking problem with me?" And he was like, "No." He's like, "Bro." He's like, I was like, "Do you know who the fuck I am?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck. Blah, 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 like, who the fuck you are, you know what I'm saying?" Like, I'm like, bro, I was like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, get the fuck out of my face. And bam, we split up. We're across the parking lot from each other. Yada, yada, fucking going on. We're sitting there, and then all of a sudden, I hear this shit chirping, yada. Hey, motherfucker, like, fuck you, little pussy-ass chink. You little fucking pussy-ass gook. Like, saying some, you know, racist-ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
I still didn't care though, you know, like
He's just trying to get under your skin.
Trying to get underneath my skin, like I'm across the fucking way at this time, right?
Yeah.
So me and my boy Tevin outside, like
He's chilling.
we outside, we chilling, like waiting for all the homies to come out, like so we can just leave.
Yeah.
Bam, like yeah, you that fucking, you know, my boy Tevin's black, so you know that word.
Yeah.
But you know, like, but he said, you know, like, y'all can't beat me up unless y'all jump me. I'm waiting for all our homies to come out. All of our homies come out. All our homies come out, right? We sitting there, we chatting, we about to leave. We're like, we about to get out of there. Bounce. Bam. Felt something. Got smacked. Boom. Got side blinded. Like, hit from the side. I already knew. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go do, like, I gotta do it. Turned around. Dipped him. Dipped him. Right as I dipped him, I was on top of him. Boom, boom, boom. I was smashing him. And then got back up. I dipped him again. Boom. Right as I dipped him, I hit him again. Boom, boom. And I didn't know. Sometime, I just got stabbed right there.
Oh, so it was just sudden. He probably just, while he was on the ground, while you're on top of him.
Yeah.
So he already had it out.
Yeah.
But you didn't feel it until
I didn't know because I had so much adrenaline, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had so much adrenaline, like, and I was fighting him, and then, like, right as I got stabbed, though, my cousin Todd. Shout out to Todd. There's a lot of shout outs.
Hey, Todd lives right down the street.
Yeah.
Actually.
Shout out Todd. Todd motherfucking Saephan, my cousin. He came up to me. He seen it. He said, "Did you get stabbed?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm fine." But at the
You
time,
didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I was like, "Nah, bro, like I'm fine." But at the time when I was fighting the dude, the dude fucking yanked my shirt off of me, like, because he's hella taller than me, and I was fighting with my shirt off when I was fucking fighting him. Right as I got up, I threw my shirt up. Right, I had no clue, but when I was talking to Todd, he's like, "Bro," he's like, "I'm pretty sure he stabbed you, bro," and I was like, "No," I was like, "Bro," I was like,
That's crazy.
"No," I remember this, like, this is how I remember it, like, it was clear as day. I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Nah, bro, I didn't get stabbed," and he's like, "Bro," but right as Todd saw me get stabbed, Todd ran up, kicked this dude straight in the fucking
Hell yeah, but
mouthpiece.
He said headshot.
hey, shout out to Todd, you're a
Yeah.
badass, bro.
Shout out to Todd though for that though. I remember this.
Shit.
This is how I remember. Kicked him in the teeth, dome piece. Bam. I was like, and then he picked me and said, "Did you get stabbed?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't get stabbed." And I was like, "All right, cool." Like we walked back in.
You walked back in?
Fucking fucked up thing. I walked back into All Stars, and that dude didn't have one word to say to me.
The bartender.
Bartender didn't say nothing. I took another shot. I'm kicking it at this time. My hands are fucked up. I'm like, damn. I'm like, my hands are fucked up.
Buki was there.
Alright,
Hey, shout out
Buki,
Buki.
right?
Hey, he was in KOTC
Yeah.
for sure.
Buki, but Buki was like, yo, he's like, hey, bro, he's like, you want to burn some weed? I'm like, fuck. In my head, I was like, I didn't even smoke at the time. I was like, fuck. So my hands hurt, probably help it. Went out, hopped in the back seat. I remember just hopping in a little fucking car. I don't even know who the fuck's car it was. Hopped in the back seat and I'm burning this blunt, right?
Yeah.
Go to hit this blunt. Smoking it. Go to hit it again, like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not breathing right.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right, right? And I'm like, oh. And I go like this. I grab my chest. I start moving down. And I go like this. I'm like, yo, I look at my hand. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I did
Because
get...
he felt it, huh? It was all wet.
No, it was all wet. I looked at my hand, bro. My whole entire, like, from, like, my fingertips, bro, to my forearm right here. It was all bloody. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, look, I probably did get stabbed.
He said, Buki, I think I
said-
started my period.
Nah. I said, yeah.
Out of
For
pocket.
real. I was like, fuck, bro, I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know Boogie was fucking a bitch in the back with her period and some at that time, you know what I'm saying? But,
Damn.
hey, I was like, oh, fuck, Boogie. I was like, open the back seat, bro. I gotta get out. Boom, I get out, bro. I lift my fucking shirt up, bro, and I see my intestines hanging out of me.
Oh, your
What the-
intestines? Holy fuck.
My whole,
Damn.
but the crazy thing is, like,
So from the time frame of when you got stabbed, getting a drink and going to Buki's car, that's almost like 5 to 10 minutes, right?
to like 15, 20 minutes,
15, 20
bro.
minutes.
I had no clue,
and
bro.
you had no clue. That is
I had no clue. I had
crazy.
no clue my intestines were underneath my shirt. Like, Shit, you know, my intestines were just sitting there. I had no clue.
It's almost like a blessing that you didn't feel it and you didn't know.
Yeah,
But it's still.
it was just honestly, it was the adrenaline, bro. It was just pumping. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like fuck, like, damn, did this really happen? Did I just fight somebody? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, just pumping. But hopped out the fucking car, lifted up my shirt, bro. I went lifted up my shirt. My intestines were just hanging.
Damn.
And I went, boom, fell to the ground, passed out.
Oh damn!
Don't
Just
remember
from sheer. Yeah, as soon as you found out, you were like passed out because of you were just so like shocked.
Yeah, and the first thing though, you know what's crazy? It was like, first thing I thought, I was like, I'm never gonna get to see my son.
Oh yeah.
That was the first thing that came to my mind, right? I was like, ugh. And it's like nobody even really knows this. This is like my mind. This was my mind shit. You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, I'm not gonna get to see my son.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make it past this. First thing I was so blacked out. I just remember dialing my baby mama's number, and I was like, yo, like I just got fucking stabbed. Like I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Like if I don't make it for the boy, like for our son, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the last words I remember.
Damn.
And then I was just woke up in the ER, and I was fucking tubes in my nose,
Jeez.
fucking patched up. That's all.
Crazy.
That's all it was.
How long were you in the hospital for?
Fuck, it was insane. It was probably almost like 2.5 months.
2.5 months.
Yeah.
Damn.
They couldn't get this like they couldn't get like a
Something
patch.
tucked in, huh?
Yeah, they couldn't get like a patch or something that wasn't right. It was healing up, and then I'd get this big ass like a cyst patch. Yeah. And they had to keep draining it, and then they're like, there's nothing we could do. They put a bag on me for a little bit, still wasn't holding.
Damn.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. They're like, all right, well, doesn't matter because you have to fucking get monitored. We're keeping you here. Bam, my baby mama goes into labor while I'm in the hospital.
Oh.
Right? Goodness. This is the craziest thing is I don't really remember it that well. I just remember I was like fucking tubes in my mouth. Like this was some fucking RoboCop shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some shit off a movie or something.
Ripped all these tubes out. I remember somebody telling me in my sleep, like, hey, your son's being born. Mm-hmm. It's time to get up and go see your son get born.
Yeah.
Ripped all these tubes out of my mouth, out of my nose, by myself, and I was just sitting there, and I can't even fucking breathe. I'm like, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm looking around, nobody's in my room. I just remember, though, like, it was almost like my mom, like, she always cooks me this little rice. She always came and brought me this little rice and egg soup shit, you know? Mm-hmm. But it was a fucking brand new rice and egg soup shit there. It was like fucking warm. I could see the steam coming off of it.
Yeah.
The fucking sun is beaming on the back. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I gotta get up. Gotta get up for it. Get up. I'm fucking, I'm mobile at this time. I'm walking. I fucking got out my bed. I'm not supposed to. Walked up to the baby rooms.
Oh, so you guys were in the same hospital?
Yes, we're at Mercy.
Okay.
Mercy Hospital. But yeah, we was up there, and I was like, oh, I gotta get up there. I gotta go see my son get born. I'm up there, bro. I'm in the fucking whatever kill.
The nurse gown, whatever
it is. I'm still in it, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna get up there. Get up to the thing. I was like, my son's being born. Left the thing around the corner.
Aren't you in the ER?
No, they're like, all right, let me in. Sat down. I was like there for, I don't even know.
Through the whole labor?
Yeah, I was there for the labor. Remember it clear as day. Cut his.
Freshly stitched too.
Umbilical cord.
Yeah, I'm like, cut his thing, cut his umbilical cord. Came back and I was like, all right, it's time for me to go back to my room.
Damn, that's the most badass thing I've ever heard. That's straight out of a movie. Like you don't expect that to happen in real life. Cause you straight up pulled the tubes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You walked down the hall. Probably took an elevator to another.
Yeah, I did. I took it. It was crazy. I think I was in like the. I think I was in the first floor, and then I went to the third floor or something like that. It was insane. I don't even understand how I did it.
Damn. That's crazy. I don't know how you did it either.
Hey, it happens.
Hey, you survived though. That's all that matters.
That's a wild ass story.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest ones though.
I'm glad I got the exclusive.
Last shot, you guys gotta send it right there.
Wait, so what's up with that camera? It's dying? How do you know?
The
it
battery.
stopped?
The battery.
Oh, it told you the battery? Oh, damn.
Oh shit, my bad. Shout out to Munch
All right,
Gang.
we'll just end it right here then. Hey, shout out to Sou for making it out
Survivor.
alive after that the stabbing. He's been through so much. He's multi-talented. He's had so many crazy things happen to him, and I'm glad he made it here today.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I mean, that baby though, you had to make it there.
No matter what.
You got to tell your son that story. It was
I
your
will.
son, right?
Yeah. Lakai, it was Lakai, my baby boy, my
Oh, the
first boy.
firstborn, yeah.
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
That was it.
He's gonna love that. He's gonna love you for that. I love you for that. I mean, after this, all right, guys. I think we're gonna end it right here. Sou has so many stories. I'm sorry we couldn't talk about all of them. I'm gonna have him back on for sure. We're gonna keep going with it. If you guys want to keep track, and I'll let you guys know if he's coming on or whatever. He's got the best stories, I'll tell you what, and he fits the description of Munch Gang. He's been munching his whole life. He's Asian. He's my blood cousin, actually, if you guys didn't know that. Blood cousin. I've known this fool since I was born. You know what I mean?
Our parents used to change each other's diapers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah, it's been a wild ride for you. And, yeah, you'll definitely come back for more stories.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
I'll be hosting too, don't worry.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, we got to cut it off right here. We still have multiple videos to make after this, like our OnlyFans and our Patreon, whatever we got to do.
My only fan is Dad Bods Only.
Dad Bods Only. Yep.
All right, I need to shout out one time, right?
All right, yeah. You got any last words you want to tell the people?
I need y'all to come and follow me on my Instagram page.
Oh, yeah.
Super Slayin.
Super Slayin. How do you spell that? Super SUPER _
Slayin.
Slayin.
SLA.
Shameless plug. Go follow.
And what does that page consist of?
Just fishing. You gotta like fishing? Come
Fishing.
on, come follow me.
Fishing. Are you doing like guides and stuff too as well, or?
Not yet.
yet.
I don't know. I don't want to lose the love for fishing yet.
Okay, yeah. All right, guys, that'll do it for us today. Follow us on Instagram, Munch Gang. Please do follow Sou Saephan on Instagram. What is your Instagram?
Souskiiii.
Souskiiii. How do you spell that?
Souskiii.
Oh,
Four eyes, baby.
4 eyes. That's what we call people with glasses. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Munch Gang. Please subscribe and check us out later.
Later.
Peace.